Hello, my name is Ingrid Streicher. I'm your host in the Newcomers Club. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about 7 things that you have to consider before choosing a province to immigrate to Canada. But before we start, please hit that subscribe button to receive notifications on new videos. Let's begin. Number 1, what will you do when you get to that province? Are you going to study or are you going to work? Are you coming with your PR from abroad or not? Do you qualify for that PR? Do you qualify for work? Do you qualify for study? That's something that you have to decide before even choosing any province. You have to decide what do you want to do and then move forward, okay? Number 2, the labor needs in the province. What that means is that you can go to each website of each province and see what are the actual labor needs in every province. That's gonna help you to know a little bit more how is the labor market and where is the province heading economically. Number 3, the economic growth in the province, and that includes the population and business development. So you have to be very aware of when choosing a province. Hopefully you can study each and every province before choosing one. What's the economic growth and the growing population to actually choose the province that you want to go. Do you want to go to an overcrowded population, more diverse and more culturally active, or you want to go to a more quiet province where the economic growth, where you have more opportunity for economic growth in the future, where there's less population? It's up to you. Number 4 is to study the minimum wage, the tax income, and the HST, which is the taxes that we pay for goods and services in each province. For each province is different. Every province has its own minimum wage, HST, and income tax. So check those out first, choosing the province that you want to go, because that's going to impact your budget and how much you have to make once you arrive here, how much you have to make to have a good lifestyle. Okay, what brings me to the next point, the weather. That is also a very, very important topic to take into consideration when choosing a province. So whether if it's mentally, physically, economically, the weather is going to affect you either way. So you have to be very mindful on where you are, on where to stand in regards to the weather that you want to live in. Do you want to live in a colder weather? Do you want to live in a hotter weather? You don't mind the snow? Do you mind the snow? That's something that you have to take into consideration before choosing a province to immigrate. And that brings me to housing. Yes, housing. In the present time, Canada is having one of the most critical moments on housing. In every single province is the same. However, some provinces are worse than others. So you have to take into consideration the price of the houses for rent first, because when you come here, you're gonna rent, right? So you have to take into consideration how much is the rent cost for an apartment and for a house. And if you come with a family, take into consideration that, because that's gonna affect your budget and your lifestyle in Canada. What we wanna do is to come here and have a good lifestyle, maybe not the first year, but moving forward, being able to afford buying a house or make businesses. Keep into consideration which province are you choosing. Choose the province that will fit better your needs in regards to housing. What brings me to the point number 7. Immigration growth. So you might want to take a look also on how the immigration growth is going in each province. The more immigrants, the more competition, and the more competition, more difficult to actually achieve what you want to do. If you want to work in a specific field, if you want to study in a specific field. For example, some schools, if you want to come to study, some schools are overloaded of immigrants in certain careers. So you might want to take a look also at the immigration growth per province. And that's it for this video. So thank you very much for watching, and please hit that bell, subscribe, comment below, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.